Hey guys, I'm Maria and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite TV series, which is Pretty Little Liars. The finale just came like a few days ago and I'm so excited. I couldn't watch this episode earlier just because I was traveling and I just came back. So I'm a bit tired, but I really wanted to do this video because I had so much energy. So I was like, I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna watch the episode and do the video, and then I can go to sleep. So yeah. So let's just get I'm not gonna talk about non-spoilery because this is Pretty Little Liars. If you haven't watched Pretty Little Liars, go watch it. If you haven't watched the series finale, go watch it, and then come back and we can talk about the series finale together. So yeah. The first thing I want to talk about is basically, of course, the AD reveal. When I found out who AD was, and that she was Spencer's twin, I was like, what the fuck? I was so shocked, guys, because a few days ago on vacation, I was talking with my cousin, and I was like, do you seriously think that it can be Spencer's twin? The whole twin theory can come true? She was like, nah, I don't believe it. And then I was like, are you sure you don't believe it? So she was like, yeah, I don't believe it. So I was like, I don't believe it too, but we'll see. And we saw, guys, and this, the twin theory is correct. I never fully believed in the twin theory, so if you guessed that the twin theory was correct, good for you. I clearly, I didn't, at all. So, yeah. So, AD is Spencer's twin and Charlotte's best friend, apparently. And we learned that the reason she became AD was because of Charlotte's death. She wanted to make the girls pay for killing Charlotte, and she was obviously very close to Ren, who she met in this pub in England, and she thought she was Spencer, and she obviously wasn't. And so he told her about everything, and then she met Charlotte, and they became friends with they became four friends: Archer, yes, and Ren and Charlotte and Alex, and they all became friends, and yeah. And one day Charlotte told them that she was going back to Rosewood and that she'd come back, but she never came back, and it turns out that she died. So Alex started continuing the game as AD, and she tried to stop it. She tried to stop it a bit after the game shut down. She tried to stop it, but the game was so addicting. It was so addicting to her that she couldn't stop. And that was also something Charlotte said. Charlotte also said that the game is addicting, and when you start, you can't stop. So yeah. So that's why she became AD, was to get revenge for Charlotte's death. We also find out that she pretended to be Spencer for some time now, and she didn't want to stop just because she loved all the family and all the love that the family gave her and that the friends gave her. Now we find out that she liked Toby, and when she was talking with Mary Drake was like, he loves Spencer, he doesn't love you. She was like, I am Spencer. She wanted to believe she was Spencer just because she knew, she wanted Toby to love her, and she missed out on love her entire life. But that's why she wanted someone to really, really love her. So yeah, so that's why she became Spencer, and she became Spencer for many times now. So something else that really, really shocked me was the fact that Ren was the father of Grace and Lily, Allison's and Emily's two baby twins. So yeah, so Ren is the father, and Alex went and she carried them as Spencer, and she was like, I always knew Ren would make cute babies. And I was like, what? Did I hear right? So yeah, so Ren is the father. That's one more mystery we have that is solved. So the last thing I want to talk about Alex, related to Alex, is the fact that, her accent, guys, I really, really liked her accent. I don't know why, some people hated the accent, but I really liked it, and I never knew that Troy and Belisario talked British like that. So it was just very, very cool. And the next thing I want to talk about is that the fact that I personally need a spinoff for two things. Number one, the drunk moms of Rosewood, when they were at Arya and Ezra's rehearsal dinner, and the three moms got drunk. I was like, what? That happened? That actually happened. So I was like, I need to see what they do if they're drunk. Yeah. And the next thing I need a spin-off for was the ending, and like there's the cycle repeating with Addison and her high school friends, and that they were all sleeping in a barn. Addison left and she didn't come back, and she heard her scream. And I just want to see if like the now liars can like morph into these new liars and tell them 7 years of experience. That would be so cool, honestly. If like this is a spin-off with them more if like the liars are done with everything, but then they come back to find out that there are new mysteries in Rosewood related to Addison and the girls, and they like talk and tell them everything they know. They tell them like 7 years of experience. Like that would be a very good spin-off. I definitely watch that. Comment down below if you would too. Comment. Yeah. So the next thing, sorry guys, I keep looking at my notes. The next thing I want to talk about is the fact that Jenna does something good, and that she smelled Alex's perfume, and she knew she wasn't Spencer, so she called Toby. So Jenna actually did something good for once, and I was like, yes, Jenna, finally. I seriously thought if she knew that Alex wasn't Spencer, she'd totally just ignore it just because she wants to make all of the liars' lives worse. But no. She called Toby and she told him, and I was like, yes. So yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is the Marlene King cameo, where at the wedding, and when the Reverend is like, any objections, and like the phone rings. Everyone is just like checking to see if this is their phone. It turns out to be Marlene King's. I was like, what? I was like, that was a very good scene though. That was very good. So yeah. And especially the fact that I felt so bad for Arya and Ezra throughout this season 7, all of it, because we have the problem with Nicole and the problem with the book, and they finally get together, and then anyone who has any objections and the phone rings, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Just let them tie the knot. Let Ezra tie the knot and give that to the fans, because I think all the fans wanted that. So just give it to the fans. No one's objecting. Like no one wants any objections. So yeah, just marry them. Like seriously, no one's gonna object. So yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about is, this was something I did not realize on my own. I watched many videos and I read the comments, and it turned out that Mona's friend's boyfriend is the police who arrested Alex and Mary Drake, and that is why he still has, she has them as their dolls. And it turns out that Mona still likes to play with dolls, and this is a habit of hers she's never keeping, and that this police officer is her husband or boyfriend or whatever. So that was something I did not notice on my own, but I read the comments. Then I replayed two of both scenes, like the ending scene with Mona and the scene where Mary and Alex were arrested, and I saw the resemblance. So yeah. This is basically everything. Yes, this is everything I have to say on Pretty Little Liars. I absolutely love this TV show, and I really want to see what each what each character is gonna do in the future, and what they're gonna act. So yeah, I really want to see what the future holds for Marlene King and all of the cast and crew. I know Lucy Hale is doing a new TV series. It's called The Life Sentence. So yes, I want to see what the other liars got in store for us. Yeah, and if there is a spin-off series, I know there is already a spin-off series. If there is another spin-off series, I would really like to watch it. So yeah. So tell me all your thoughts in the comments down below about the season finale. Anything I've missed. I probably missed a lot. So, and tell me what are your favorite parts throughout the entire season. Doesn't have to be in this season. It can be in all the 7 seasons. So yeah, get the discussion going in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!